In this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to edit a product. So we are going to start with a simple one that only has one colours but has variable sizes. So if we choose the Desiree mini dress, we'll just click on it to get to the product. And then at the top here we want to click on edit product. This will load the WooCommerce backend. Now on products I tend to find that everything's a little bit back to front on the way that it's laid out. At the top here you'll see we've got the title of the dress, which is Desiree mini dress. Make sure that it is the same on this permalink down here. If it's not, copy the writing by pressing Ctrl and C on the keyboard, click edit, then you'll be able to go in here and then just paste that in. Don't worry about the dashes that it had in there before, just click OK and WooCommerce will correct that for you. This product description here is actually the long description. So if we go back to the product, I'll just show you where these areas appear on the page. So that section is actually down here. Alright. So if I go and click on visual, it will show us that grid. So that appears further down the page, which is why I'm saying that it's a bit back to front the way that WooCommerce has got it listed out. You've also got this section up here. This is your short product description. So this is where we want a little bit of information, but not too much so that it pushes all of the add to basket a little bit further down. We'll go back across. So when I work through this, I tend to work down the right hand side, so I'm going clockwise around the page. So as we scroll down a little bit, you'll see you've got the main product image here. If you click on that, you can then go in, and if you wanted to change the picture, you could select what picture you want, or again if you wanted to upload a new one, you could go to upload to set that product image. The next section down is product gallery. So these are the additional pictures. So here you can see I've got the picture of the back of the dress, we've got another full length, we've got a side on one, and then a closer up crop for the details. Scroll down a little bit further and you've got your product categories in here. So all of the categories that you gave me I've added in here, and let's say that we want to add evening dress, we could click that on and then that will add it to the evening dress category as well. Don't worry about product tags. We'll keep scrolling down, and we will come to the product short description. So this is where we'll write in a bit more about the dress, so that people can see just a quick intro to what the dress is about, what materials it's made from, and anything else that you think would be useful in there. Next section up, this is where we start putting our pricing, sizing, all of that kind of stuff in for the product. We click on the product data, you can see we've got a simple product. A simple product will be if it only comes in one size, one colour, and it's got one price. Don't worry about group product, we don't need that, and we don't need an affiliate product, so we just want a variable product. On the inventory, you're not going to put anything in here for SKU because each dress variation would have a different SKU. Shipping, if we was to do weight-based shipping and the weight was all the same, we could put the shipping amount in here, but I believe that on this site we are going to set a standard price for shipping, so we don't need to do that. Linked products, so these could be upsells or cross sales. So upsell is something that is of more value, so if there's a dress that is in the same category but is worth a bit more money, you could then just type in here for another type of dress. Let's say for example we're searching for maxi dresses, type in maxi and it will give you a list of dresses that you can add to that. So you can add 3 of those and it will show it. If it's a cross sale, so something that's of a similar value, you could then do the same thing in here, search for, let's put in midi for example, and see what midi dresses that we've got, and we can add onto there as well. Attributes, this is where we set our variations. So on this dress we only have size, we don't have size and colour. So I've already created it here, so if you click in a blank space it will extend that, and you can see on this dress we can do sizes 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 and 18. If you wanted to add an additional size you would have to put a space, put this little line in, put another space, and then put in the next size up and click Save Attributes. not going to do that because it only goes to size 18. And then on variations, all of these I've already created for you, but if this is blank and it's a new product, you click on generate variations and it will do it for you. Now when we click down on here, you can see that it's got an option area here to put in the product code for that dress. You can upload an image there if the image is going to change. So if you've got several colors and this is the option for blue, then you click on there, select the blue picture. You can manage stock. Now you're running a live shop, which might be difficult to manage the stock, but if you wanted to, you could click on manage stock. You can put in here the stock quantity, how many you've got. I've got 6 of that size and that color. And do I want to allow back orders? If you don't want people to be able to order, then you can say do not allow. If you want people to be able to order but let them know that it's out of stock, then you can click allow so that they can order it, but it will give them a little notification saying it is on back order. Or if you want to allow but not tell them, because you've got regular deliveries of that size and that color coming in, then you can just click on allow. So put that back. I will take manage stock off of there for now. You can manually change this, so on this dress of this size, if you sold out of it in shop, you can come onto the website and just click to put it out of stock. That will stop people ordering it, or you can put it onto back order so people can order it, but it will show that it's not currently available. Then you do the same for each one of those, and at the end just click save changes. That will save it in the variations area, but I will always make sure that I update the whole product itself as well. So you scroll back up to the top, I would then click update here. And then that's all updated. The products also have the ability to be able to add the SEO in from Yoast SEO like on the previous video. So you can add all of that in here as well. All of the pictures have already got alt tags on, so you don't need to worry about adding those for the SEO. So that's a nice simple product for us to do. So now let's go and have a look and find a dress that we know that has got more than one colour. Let's have a look. This one's got more than one colour, but I don't think that we took more than one picture. Let's have a quick view of this one. This one had several colours, so there we go. So royal blue's got a different colour and light blue's got a different colour. They're the 2 colours that we photographed for this dress. So what I want to show you now is how we would go and change the pictures on there so that they do change when people click on them. Click onto the product, so we're inside the product page, click on edit product. And if we scroll back down to that variation section that we had earlier, click on variations, and see here, this one's royal blue and it's got an image in it. So if we click on that, you can see I've added the royal blue. I've also done the same for all of the light blue ones. Now on our next shoot, if we happen to photograph the dusty pink and the red, we could then click in here, click on that item there and upload our file, or if they're already uploaded, we can go in and just select one of them and then click set variation image. I'm going to untick that because I don't want it to apply to there. So that is how you would change those pictures. And if I was to show you the attributes section, you can see we've got the one for size that we had before. This dress goes up to size 16, and if we click on colour, can see the 4 values that we've got in there: royal blue, light blue, dusty pink and red. We always need to make sure that this checkbox here is checked for use for variations if we want it to appear as a variation. Now the problem is that we now have a lot of variations, so if we're going to go through and edit each one of these prices individually because we've had a price increase, then that's going to take forever. So we do have some bulk actions here. So this dress is currently £135. We go in here onto bulk actions, and then it says set regular prices. So if I was to set this now to £140 and click OK, it will update all of those variations for me. I click there now, you see it says £140. Scroll down, find another one. That's £140. Alright, so you don't need to do each one individually because all of the dresses are the same price. I'm just going to reset that to 135. So set regular prices, 135. Hit OK. Now when you ship all of your dresses, I know that you've got the boxes that go into it, but if you wanted to add add-ons, for example, if you wanted to add gift wrapping for an extra £3.50 or whatever it is that you're going to do, doing it as a variation would create so many variations you'd have to manually work it out, and it's going to be complicated. So if you do want to do something like that, there is another plugin that we can use which will make that a lot easier, so just let me know. But that pretty much sums up how we edit products. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and we'll move on to the next one soon.